morning, everyone, and welcome to Scrap Saturdays. I'm saying good morning because it's like a Sunday morning. Yeah, it's a Sunday morning, and I'm just coming down here and I'm thinking, I got to get another voiceover done for you. And it's just such a beautiful one. It's so perfect. It's like a Sunday sermon for today. And I know it's probably Wednesday when you're watching this. This is a photograph of one of those little islands. I don't know if it is called an isle, right? Because in Portuguese it's called an ilhéu. So it's one of those rock formation quasi islands in the middle of the two islands. So on our way to the island of Faial from the island of Pico where we were staying at, there's these beautiful rock formations that people can take their personal boats and kind of like have a little day trip and a little, snuggle here in a secluded little cove. And the photograph is picturing that little middle section, right? And so there is an ancient, story behind what people see in that little cutout. So some people say that they see a dolphin, and some people say that they see the Virgin Mary, right? And so I know that it's so difficult. I mean, I talk about so many topics here, but I mean no disrespect to religion. So, whatever religion you practice, whatever way you find your faith, I think it's beautiful. I really do. I think it's so personal. Faith and religion, spirituality, prayer, meditation, humbleness to God, humbleness to the universe, humbleness to whichever way you practice your human humbleness is so sacred that I think it cannot be distorted. And I think that's where the world is kind of broken down because as a humanity, we've always needed faith, right? We've always looked towards something that geared us towards faith. And so I was born into Catholic religion. Portuguese people are predominantly Catholic. That does not mean that there are Portuguese people out there that don't practice, a different way. But I'm not a true 100% practicing Catholic. Right? That would be shameful of me to say that, or it would be disrespectful to the other Catholic people that, the irony of, are you more Catholic than the Catholic? And I'm kind of tired of it. It really, really stems from that because as you've heard me speak for the last, 5, 6, 7, 8 years here on YouTube, I don't think I'm less deserving of God's humble love than any other human being. I think I practice my human being state in a state of love and compassion and kindness towards all human beings, including myself, because God created me in the light of love. And so when we were going by this, for 100% sure, if you know me, I have a true connection to Our Lady of Fatima, to the Virgin Mary. And of course, what I see is a beautiful side profile of her silhouette. And I love that. I love that we can go back to our grounding, that we can go back to our faith, and that we can go back to what humanity strives for, hope. And what does hope mean? Hope means that there's something else more than this. And what I can say to you is, I feel that right now within religion, whatever one that you have, I think that we need to stop the bashing of. We need to stop blaming God because God doesn't do bad things. God doesn't punish people. People punish people. People with bad words and bad actions and bad thoughts and no other choice, sometimes they create bad things. We destroy the earth. We create poverty. We create compulsions and competitiveness and greed. We create hatred. We created that because we're the ones doing the actions. God just said, love each other. God just said, eat from my fruits off my trees and live together in happiness and make lots of babies. I don't see any negatives in that, right? And when you're a small child, there is nothing else that you know but pure love. It's once we become, distorted with all of our thoughts and views and all of the stuff, right? And I'm going to digress here and I'm going to go back, but look what happened when I flipped the page here. Whoa, magic. I love the pink and the blue. But yeah, so we have to stop blaming God. We really do, because taking ownership of our actions and what we do already brings us back to God. Because we can say, you know what, God, yeah, I screwed up. I get it. Like, my dad screwed up. That's why my mom was mostly depressed. Her dad screwed up. That's why my mom was depressed. Bad things didn't happen to my mom because God punished my mom. No. Bad things happened to my mom because the people around her acted and behaved inappropriately. And because she was a true angel of God, she accepted that behavior, and it just built up into her body and became toxic and turned into depression. So I love saying the rosary. I love praying in Portuguese. My mom taught me how to pray in Portuguese. She had this beautiful black ancient book that was passed down from generations to generations. And my mom was a seamstress, and I used to sit on her couch growing up, and I used to just read from that book, and I know all the prayers inside out. And when I am in my humble state, and when I am doing yoga, and when I first get into my yoga studio and I'm on my yoga mat, the first thing I do is meditate. And what I do is I pray to Mary. And I say, Mary, thank you so much for my beautiful family. Thank you for my husband, Alan, for my children. Thank you for my arms and legs that take me to work every day. And thank you for the money you bless our home with so that we could buy food and we can have shelter. Say thank you for the family and the friends who love me. Thank you for my hobbies. Thank you for bringing me to yoga. Thank you for my scrapbooking, because it fills me with so much love and passion. And then I start to pray, and I say, Ave Maria, cheia de graça, o Senhor é convosco. Bendita sois vós entre as mulheres, e bendito é o fruto do vosso ventre, em Jesus. Santa Maria, Mãe de Deus, rogai por nós, pecadores, agora e na hora da nossa morte. Amen. And I love it. I feel it. As you felt it right now, I am with my eyes closed in a beautiful glowing studio. And yoga does not practice Catholicism. No, it's a Buddhist practice. It's an ancient India yogi practice, right? But why not translate what you need? Why not take from what you need? Just like this hobby, take what you need. Translate it for you. Find the beauty in everything. Reinvigorate your spirituality, your practice of what that means between you and God. Because that again is a return to love. That again means that you're becoming more humble. That again means that you are validated for who you are between you and God. And nobody has the right to criticize. Nobody has the right to criticize which way your beautiful comes about. So I love the way this layout turned out. I love the way that I flipped the page and I was like, yes, because the layering meant so much to me. I'm sad that the beautiful word broke in half, but it's okay. Nobody notices, right? It's just so beautiful. And I was so glad to see that, because I really, really pray for myself, for my children, and for you, for all of you. Find your spirituality. Find your path back. God doesn't punish you. God loves you. God created you in a light of love. You are loved. He loves you. We love you. All of us love you. You are from light, love. And it's a practice of, right? It's a practice of. It's just like I told you. When I get onto my yoga mat, before I close my eyes, whenever I feel that I'm in a state that I need to, I say a Hail Mary. And that's all that matters, is what I do for myself, between myself and God, right? Be inspired, my friends. Be inspired. Be inspired by what you see. Be inspired by what you see on YouTube. Make time for yourself. Take time for this hobby, because as you know, this hobby heals. Thank you kindly for all of your love, all of your comments, all of my new subscribers. Welcome. Yay. One photo. Go grab it and have fun. Hugs and kisses, my friends, and I will see you all very, very soon.